What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 7th of July. We're taking a look at Turbo cryptocurrency, the meme coin Turbo, ticker symbol TURBO / Tether USDT. This will be a daily chart we're looking at here. The price data from the exchange is OKX. OKX is the where the price data is coming from here. Well, we had a very significant move yesterday, Saturday, the 6th of July. So this day right here, we had a 51% day, guys. 51% in a single day. Price support came in just above our 28.48 level and our 31.835.8. If I zoom in here on this charts, let's take a closer look to those levels. So it's safe to say markets were very, very oversold, very extended in one direction. And, we might have seen a major bottom, but to get some kind of a reaction is pretty normal. That doesn't mean the bottom is in, but when markets get way, way too extended in one direction, you can get the opposite in a pretty vicious way, which is what we're seeing here. But again, it could mark a major bottom. 31.835, 31.835, right, is this level here, as well as we didn't get down to the 28.482, but we got close. Big bounce here, 51%. So again, this doesn't mean that the bottom is in, but it's a very good start. We might have printed a new high today. Let's see. 5-0, and then back here. Yes, so we do have a higher high, guys, which is very good to see. It's very bullish to see that. We had it take place back here as well, but the markets did continue to fade. So again, there's no guarantee that the trend has changed yet, but it's a very good start. Usually two scenarios, one or the other will play out here. So you'll get your major move down to a lower low, and in this case, you get right into a higher high, or you get a rally to a higher low, then a higher high. Either is possible, but what we would want to see now, since we already got the higher high, we want to see a higher low, and then that next higher high is really the true confirmation that the trend has changed. So we'll see what happens here. Obviously, you don't want to take out the lows. The lows were put in on the 5th of Friday. The price level of that is 29.172. Again, 29.172 was put in on Friday. You don't want to see that undercut. And really, if we're going to pull back here much further, finding support at either the 39.040, the 318.358 would be two barriers that either the first one holds, if not the second one. If that doesn't hold, there's a really high chance that we're taking out the lows and the trend is just going to continue to the downside. So getting that out of the way, 51% day is a very nice day to see here for Turbo. You could have, not recommending you do this, you could have used these levels down here to start to nibble to the long side, start to buy into the long side. Maybe some of you did. I'm not sure. I don't recommend doing that, but that's how I would use these levels if I were going to trade them. Just like when markets traded down here to the 39.040, and we were finding support, and then we bounced off of it. That's how I would use these levels. I would use these levels to, when the price gets to them, to the downside, start to nibble to the long side. When it gets to them, to the upside, start to lock in profits. But of course, I am not recommending you do that by any means. This is not financial advice. And by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I am a guy on YouTube who follows markets. All right, so to the upside, we have a new price target to look for, assuming things continue north, which would be higher. 63.43 is a new price level that we would like to see markets get to. And if they did get to that, we would like to see them, we would expect, I should say, a slight pause, a slight resistance level. 603.43. That is right here, guys. 603.43. That would put the price currently about a 37% move higher. 37% move higher is something we could expect to see if we get to that new price level. So there is significant room to the upside for price to move. Of course, that would take us above the 52,350. Again, we could find a little bit of resistance there, but really the new target that we're looking for price to get to is 603.43, and that's about a 36 or 37% move higher in price. So there's a lot of room here to the upside for this thing. Back to the all-time highs from where we're currently trading is roughly about 121% move. Also, guys, I have a new all-time target here for Turbo I want to talk about. It is up there. It's not too much higher than a previous one, but it is new, and it's at 133.106. It's this purple line right here, 133.106. Previous level was 131.47. We have a 133, so it's just slightly higher, and that would put the price up with our percentage roughly about like 200%. We'll talk about 200%. So that's pretty much what's going on here with Turbo. Up 51% is a very good start. We'll see how this pullback goes if we find support at either one of these levels or higher. And then we're really looking for a move up to 603.43. All right, guys, back to Bitcoin, BTC USD. Bitcoin down 1,300 today. So far, we don't have a bearish engulfing candle. As long as we don't take out the lows from yesterday. Pretty solid support, as you can see from this 55.57.760. We did actually get down below the 54.599. Above the market, next target 58.910. And then some major resistance up in here, 62.0547. So we'll see. I mean, this pullback is nothing to be too concerned about just yet. If we start taking out the lows from yesterday and start moving back down to 55.577, a little bit more concerning. Guys, thanks for watching. If you're not yet a subscriber, join us here on the channel. Good luck out there. You can, by the way, buy Turbo on the Uphold platform. There is a link down below. You guys have a great day.